Okay, so let's move over to this screen real quick and talk. Regarding the buff and stuff, I think that they're definitely going to be gone. We are going to get a lot of other cool mechanics that are going to happen in the game. Most of those things will be done in the BR game mode. It's kind of easier to do that without interrupting something like Clash or any kind of other game mode, future game modes. Which, by the way, I think the only like few different game modes that you can really like expect is either arena based modes or like objective based modes. You could see both of those game modes being really disrupted by some kind of like quest mechanic that changes the way the game plays. Here's what I want to talk about more than anything, okay? And I think that Crashy and his Presence of Mind podcast really touched on it a lot, but I had some stuff I wanted to say about it that I didn't really get a chance to say other than in his chat. So I wanted to say it here. And Xylated, if you want to do something like, YouTube or whatever, let me know, and we'll try to. So one of the things that happened recently with the Aegis Tower buffs, the Juggernaut buff, the community were really upset, and a lot of people felt very sort of betrayed, as they kind of did not expect it. They felt like they had been asking about the buff staying or going for a very long time. They think they were very clear with what they wanted to hear back from the devs, and we just didn't get a clear response until pretty much it was confirmed that it will be staying. On this particular occasion, they kind of dropped the ball just a little bit. I think usually they are good at communicating. However, I think that they're
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Ixie time booty, ixie time booty, ixie time pog, ixie time pog, ixie time hypixie time hypixie time Cayman, ixie time Cayman, ixie time strange, ixie time strange.
We need more communication. We all need to be on the same page. We all need to be up to date. And I do think the developers at Proletariat do a great job of communicating. However, I think sometimes their avenues of communication are not as inclusive as they should be. Meaning, not everybody is in the Discord. Not everybody is on the Twitter. Not everybody shows up to the streams. Your community is not on all of those avenues that you choose to communicate with. However, I do want to say that we appreciate you communicating with us through those avenues, but it's important for everybody to understand what's going on. And especially when we've had issues with player retention in the past, because people don't understand the game, because the game is unique, and that's beautiful. That's one of the things that makes it special. So we need to be communicated with all in one place, and in my opinion, it should be in game. There should be either a daily bulletin that pops up every day that says this is what's important, this is what you should know. There should be a news tab if they want that. I think, in my opinion, it would be better if we had like a bulletin on the front page. But yeah, I think all the communication should be done through the game, so everybody on every platform can be on the same page and understand that. We're probably going to see that in Chapter 2. I think that Proletariat already realizes that they should be using the game as their main method to communicate with us, period. I do think that we need to mention that in the beginning days of Proletariat, they talked about how they wanted the game to have organic growth, and they meant that they wanted the community to be self-driven. They wanted the community to create content. They wanted the community to create promotional materials, and they might even be relying on the community for organic information spreading. So they might be relying on me to do what I'm doing right now. They might be relying on OP and Crashy to take care of the information, and that could be a way of connecting us and making our community stronger, which I think our community is very special in the fact that we're close-knit. However, I think new players, and especially players that don't necessarily follow all those avenues, are going to get that information, and a lot of times it can leave them frustrated. It can leave them kind of like, what just happened to me? What's going on with the game? I wish I would have known that I bought this outfit because I now know that it's upgradable. I wish I'd have known this quest was going to be here for so long. That also leads me to another thought of communication that I think is very important, and I just want to talk to you guys about really quick because it was confirmed by Jesse and Dan too. The other form of communication that we really need as players, not just for like community members, but as players in the game, is a better visual representation of damage mods. You need to be able to tell when your opponent is going to be able to hit you for twice the amount of damage. I think that's a big issue that also affects player retention because you just don't know sometimes. You just have to be aware that, oh, if a toxicologist is invisible, I should expect to get hit for over 70 damage in one shot. I don't know how they can remedy that specific one because they're invisible anyways. So that one's going to be a little rough. Jesse and Dan, I think, announced that there are going to be visual indicators on all the damage mods. And I think that's a really, really great step moving forward for more communication. The reason I've spent my 2 years in this community and in this stream and playing this game, and I'm still here and I'm not playing other games, is one, because I see potential in the game. There's nothing like this game out there, period. I do not get the feeling that I get from playing this game on any other game, period. I've looked for it. There's just nothing out there like this game. Second, I like the developers a lot. The more that I get to know them, I feel like they are hashtag one of us. They feel like gamers at the heart. I feel like they have the hallmarks of a special team. I got faith, but I'm not asking everybody else to have it, you know? Our server's down right now. They shouldn't be. You know, if this is only increased for damage from enemies, or it also includes players who will take reduced damage from something like Harmony. I'm not sure about that, Gadling. Okay, and the last thing I want to talk about that I really, really, really want you guys to give me your feedback. I really want to hear y'all's feedback because I think this is very, very, very important. You may have seen the bot post a tweet throughout the stream tonight, a poll. There's a poll on my Twitter. If you guys can go vote on that Twitter poll, it would be awesome. But there's 100% a new game mode coming out. We talked about the potential of it being pretty much an arena mode or like an objective-based mode, right? Clash is the most recent game mode that we have from the developer. One of the biggest things that differ from regular BR mode versus Clash is the crazy team sizes, right? Having Clash being a really like fun, crazy, you can die and you can respawn and you can re-jop and blah, da, 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 da. I don't understand the mentality to make it a 9v9. Like, imagine if you played a Clash game. What if they play the exact same game they have in for Clash right now, and it was only a 3v3, or it was only a 2v2, or a 1v1, and it was a smaller area? It would be like an arena mode. I have a tweet on Twitter. I really want y'all's feedback. What team sizes do we want from the next game mode? Could be in different map zones. I could agree with that, dude. I think objective base would be really fun. I would love a 1v1 like just brawler, but I think objective base would probably bring more depth out of the game than any other kind. I appreciate you guys talking with me and giving me your feedback. I love y'all so much. I know y'all want to play some more Spellbreak, so that's what we're going to do. We're going back in for some more Juggernaut stack solos to see who can take the dub. Xylated, if you need anything else from me, if you want me to do anything, if you want to make that into a video, if you think it was worth making into a video, if you want me to elaborate or talk about anything else, let me know and we'll do what we can. I don't know if it's worth it. I think I want to do more YouTube videos where I kind of just talk. What gorilla? I didn't see no gorilla. There's no gorilla. There's no gorilla.